Welcome back. My name is Brian from Ridgeback Productions, and I help beginning voiceover talents grow their business and generate income. Hopefully lots and lots of income. And I guess this being the first video of 2024, I can honestly say that 2023 was a bit of a success regarding my voiceover business and the consultation portion of the business at Ridgeback Productions. Worked with many talents. A few come back to me and let me know that their success is there and that they're doing well and all that stuff. If you've worked with me in the past and you haven't gotten back to me, let me know. If you're struggling, let's go. Come on back. Let's figure out what the issue is. But a lot of times, I work with talent and then they just disappear, which is fine. You can't have like a coach just stick around for whatever, but it is what it is. So anyways, we're back for another video and doing yet another Fiverr gig review. That seems to be the hot one. I get lots of emails and comments and questions about that. And yeah, that's it. So not really taking the time to make other content on the channel. I suppose I should, but it's busy. Busy at the business in the production studio, so it is what it is. And every once in a while, we're just going to release a Fiverr gig review, so decided to do this one for Kevin. So Kevin reached out to me actually a while ago, which I like. You're welcome to email me if anytime you want. Email's in the description below. And you can email me or you can go to the website, ridgebackproductions.com, reach out to me, whatever. Lots of ways to find me. So Kevin reaches out, asks me some questions. Hey, I'm just starting out. Do you have suggestions for this? Do you have ideas for this? Absolutely. Here's what I recommend. Blah, 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 blah. I won't go into the details of that. I actually hadn't heard from him in a while. And then he reached out to get the Fiverr gig review. Love it. Love it. If you want a review, happy to do that. I can do that for you too. It's in the description below. There's a link to do that. It should go without saying that you kind of have to have something for me to review. Every once in a while I have a talent say, well, can you review me? I don't have a profile on Fiverr, UpWork, Voice.com, any of those. I don't really have something to review. I think what they're looking for is, can we do a consultation? You can let me know where to grow. Yes, do that too. I do that too. I offer a consultation. Actually, that's the bigger portion of the business is doing consulting, but these Fiverr gig reviews are fun. I do these just for, because it helps. To be honest, it does help. Sometimes you just don't know what you need help with. Anyways, let's move on. This is a Fiverr gig review for Kevin. Let's go. All right, so here we are, and we are looking at Kevin's gig. And the way that, so I usually break this down. So the way that it works is I don't know what these gigs look like. I literally bring them up from a link. Part of the form that you fill out when you want a gig review is asking for a link to the gig. But I don't look at it ahead of time because I want fresh eyes. I want to tell you exactly my first impressions, which is exactly what a buyer is going to be looking at. That's exactly what a buyer is going to be doing, is giving their honest opinion. They might not give it to you, but they're thinking their opinion based on first impressions. So you're getting my first impressions. All right. Starting off, I will record a professional British male voiceover in 24 hours. I like it. I do like it for a couple reasons. So what we're looking for in a title is, where are you from? He says British. Great. If you're not, then you would say American, because the buyer needs to know what they're hiring, right? So if I'm a buyer and I'm looking for an Australian accent, it's nice to have that in the title to make it nice and clear for me. So he's a professional British male voiceover. I like it. So he's telling me that he's British, that he's male, and that he does voiceover. That answers questions of what I'm looking for. As a buyer, I'm looking for a male voiceover talent that's British. So I would click on Kevin. I like this. The fact that you have in 24 hours, that's good. Especially as a new seller, as Kevin is, that's a good idea. I would definitely have that. That's a great idea. So we can just look a little diagnostics. We can see that Kevin has no reviews. So that tells me he is a new seller. If we scroll down, we can see, where is it? Member since March of 2023. Okay, so Kevin, you've been on Fiverr since March of 2023. That's, that's a while to be a new seller. So there's two ways, right? So it's either you've been on the platform working it and it hasn't happened for you, or you started an account and you just never really got around to it and now you are. Either way, I'm here to help you. Hopefully it's you forgot about it or didn't do much with it, and then now you're trying to get serious about it. Because if you've been doing it since March, what is this, like 6, 7... I gotta do the math on this. I don't know, whatever. 9, 10 months of nothing happening for you. That's unacceptable. We will not allow that. I can easily help you out to get your first order, and we're going to jump into that. So I like it, Kevin. Just starting off, I got to tell you that I'm not a big fan of there's so many different words for it. Cartoon, animation, whatever. It's not you. And that's what I want to see as a buyer. I don't want to connect with a cartoon. And now, there's debates. I do voiceover. So what does it matter what I look like? I guess it doesn't, but if we're going to do business together, let's make an interaction. Like, I want to see what you look like. I want to see who I'm hiring. It just makes a big difference. Like, I am an ugly dude, but it helps that I'm all over. When you see my face, you recognize it. And that's what we need you to do, Kevin. That's what we need all of you to do on Fiverr. Ditch the cartoon. I'm not a big fan of it. Even if it's your logo, I don't know. We can get into that. That's a topic for another day. Big, strong believer of make personal contact by having your real face and with the eyes, looking at the camera, I don't know, make a connection. This cartoon doesn't make a connection, or the animation, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Your summary is $10 for 200 words. That's not bad, but as a new seller, I don't want you to do that. So here's what we're looking at. As a new seller on Fiverr, your currency that you're trying to make is not money yet. What you need is street cred, as they would say, as the kids are saying these days. You need street cred. You need a buyer to see that you actually can submit work on time and you can get a review. So what you want, your currency right now, is to get reviews. So my recommendation, Kevin, and anyone that's listening or watching, you got to start off at $5. $5 for 200 words, 250 words. What's going to happen is if you think about it like fishing, you are enticing a buyer to bite your bait by offering to do work for cheap. You do work for cheap so that you can get orders. Once you get orders, you fulfill those orders on time, turn them in, make your buyer happy, and get a review. Once you get a review, now you start showing that you can actually do work, and buyers are way more willing to hire somebody that actually has reviews. So drop that from $10 to $5, go to 250 words or even more. You need to get orders. You need to suck it up, Buttercup, and just start not making a lot of money so you can get orders, because that's what's going to work. And when Fiverr sees that you can get orders, turn the orders in, and get 5-star reviews, they like that. They bump you up in the search results, and that helps more buyers find you. It's a reciprocal thing. It just works out perfectly. So drop that to $5. All right. So we're looking at your title. It's the same thing, or not your title. We're looking at your gig photo, and it's the same thing as your icon. It's fine. I would go back, go through my channel. I have suggestions on gig thumbnails. This is what this is. It's colorful. I'll give you that. I do like that, but I would go there's better ways to do your gig thumbnail. You're working you do have the rule of thirds, but you don't have any text in there. I would really prefer for it to be you, so that I'm looking at. A lot of little things there. Okay, so no problem. Let's click on this, and what I'm looking for here is, Kevin, I want to hear that you are going to give me a demo reel. A demo reel is options of what you can do. So it should be every 7 to 10 seconds or so. I want you switching between different options. If this is your general gig, professional British male voiceover, meaning it's going to kind of apply to everything, I want to hear everything. I want to hear an e-learning. I want to hear a commercial. I want to hear an audiobook. I want to hear a promo, whatever you're trying to get work in. Give me options in that. So let's see what you're doing here.
Hello there. My name is Kevin, and I'm a fresh new voiceover talent. I have a conversation.
Okay, first things first, don't ever say that. Don't say that you're a fresh talent. Now you're letting me know as a buyer that not only are you new to Fiverr, and I don't know if I can trust you to even deliver on time or give me quality work, now you're telling me you're brand new. I'm not saying lie. You don't have to say that you have years of experience. Just don't say anything. It's omission, right? You just don't say anything. Give the illusion that you're really good. You just might be new to Fiverr. That doesn't mean that you're not good. But when you say you're brand new, and there's a lot of things that come around with new talent. And buyers just stray away from new talent because you have a lot to learn. Maybe you don't know your DAW very well. Maybe you don't know mic technique very well. Maybe you don't know business communication very well. Maybe you don't know how to record very well. There's so many different things that can be from that. So I wouldn't say you're brand new. All right.
Hello there. My name is Kevin, and I'm a fresh new voiceover talent. I have a conversational, affable delivery style, and my natural accent is British English.
All right. So you're kind of just doing an introduction. You're doing an introduction, which is great, but I'm just not a big fan of these. There's like two sides that people argue, that it's important to do an introduction because then the buyer can hear your conversational tone. They hear what you sound like when you're just talking. But if I'm a buyer that wants to hire you, I already know what I want. I'm looking for a professional British male voiceover. I don't want to go through the rigmarole. I don't want to hear your introduction. It's not that I don't care who you are. I want to hear your work. And I just don't like introductions. Aside from that, you also need a video. So there's kind of a lot to unpack here, Kevin. I'd love to help you out. I'd love to help you out. But I can't help in the review. I can only give you suggestions. But okay. So we'll just move away from this. Your first demo, which is what this is, it needs to be a video. Fiverr says you're like 72% more likely to get hired with a video. You don't have a video. You need to have a video. That video shouldn't be an introduction. In my opinion, there's other people that do consulting and coaching that recommend an intro. I don't. So I'd like to see a video of a demo reel of quality work that you have done or faked that you've done so that a buyer can see examples of what they can expect to get if they order from you. That is huge, huge, huge. The best way to get a buyer to want to pay you and hire you is to show them what you can get or what you can give them. And an intro just doesn't do it. So we'll move away from this. So essentially, I just want to break this down that what a buyer is seeing, and I seem to apologize in every video. So I am sorry, Kevin. I'm not trying to be rude by any stretch. And I hope no one's taking it that way. But the truth is, I'm trying to tell you what a buyer is seeing. And what a buyer is seeing is they're seeing a cartoon image of someone introducing themselves. I want to hire somebody. I'm pretending to be a buyer. I want to hire someone. We're not on a date. I don't want to hear about who you are and what you can do. Show me. Show. All right, let's move on. So you have three. So Fiverr lets you have your first demo with a video, which you're not using, but it lets you do that. And then it lets you put 3 demos. Great. So you have those. Let's see what those are. That's what you look like. There you go, Kevin. Use that. This looks like it's, I can't tell if it's black and white. If it's black and white, then if it's not black and white, whatever it is, it needs more color. The whole picture looks like it's been adjusted for sepia or or black and white. I really can't tell. You have a little bit of color right here in the text and stuff. I'd almost go more color in the background. Okay, let's see what you got.
The new S-Class from Mercedes with energizing comfort control. Feel intelligent.
Okay, Kevin, I like this. Okay, take this sample and let's see if you have another one.
We are PropSure, your trusted partner in safeguarding what matters most.
Yep, and
let's create falling leaves in Blender. Import an image of a leaf with a transparent background. Then add in a plane. In the particle.
Okay. Cool. So we got 3 demos. You're showing me that you've actually gotten work before or you've made your own demos. Either way, great. Take these demos, smash them into sections of 8 to 10 seconds, and turn these into a video, even if it's stock footage of something moving so that you're keeping the buyer's attention, and make that your first one. You only get one shot at making a good first impression. Make that first demo not a cartoon picture of you introducing yourself. Make it a demo reel of what you can do. You doing IVR, you doing a promo, you doing a commercial, you doing, bam, give it to me. As a buyer, I want to go, oh, I like that. I like that. Because what you're going to get later on as you get into the business more, you're going to start to have people that are going to come to you and be like, Kevin, I like this. In your demo, I heard you do a McDonald's spot. Can you do that same tone that you did for McDonald's? But I really just want you to talk about my business. So that you start using your demos as references, and that's a beautiful thing. So great. So you have demos. They need to be your first video, not these. Don't bury them at the end, because if a buyer clicks on that cartoon image of you introducing yourself and they don't like it and they move past you, they didn't even get a chance to hear what you can do, which is great. You know, I like it. I didn't go into detail listening to it, but I could tell that it's a demo. I like it. All right, let's scroll down here. About this gig, I'm Kevin. Okay, so it should be about. It's funny little behind the scenes here. So Kevin sent me an email and said, I already kind of know what you're going to call out, and good on you, my man, because you're right. About this gig is literally about the gig and not about you, and you immediately go right back into you. I'm Kevin. I'm a professional voiceover artist. I record high quality. Okay, we already know all that. You already gave it to me in an intro demo. I aim to provide excellent service to my clients. Being a law graduate, I'm able to understand legalese. Oh, geez. Okay, Kevin. Awesome that you're a law graduate, and that could be a huge asset for you. And you should even have like a gig for like doing like medical narration or legal narration. Wow, why was that so hard to get out? I wouldn't put it in here. It's not, no buyer is going to come. I don't want to say no. I shouldn't say no. I don't think that you're impressing anyone by saying that you're able to understand it. Truth is, a lot of people that are watching this right now are probably like Googling, what does that even mean? I'd ditch that. The basic gig is $10 for 200 words. Yeah, that's good. Again, I would lower that. It should be $5 for 250 words or more. Commercial rights included. Okay. Professional, engaging. I should do a video on commercial rights as a new seller. It's a hard thing to get. It's a hard thing to get even where I'm at. It's a terribly hard thing to do as a new seller. You giving it is a great idea because the chances that someone's going to buy it is slim to none, especially as a new seller. But I should make a video on that. Then you talk about all the different things you can do. That's fine. Okay. I use a road, just send me, okay. All right. So this section right here, where you're talking about your equipment, that's cool, but a lot of buyers don't really care or know. They don't know the difference between a Rode NT1A and what the Focusrite Solo 3rd generation. It's almost like busy words to show that you're qualified, but you haven't shown it unless your demos show, I don't know, whatever. Within an acoustically treated home studio. It's good. I just don't like to get into the jargon of equipment. I've had a lot of buyers tell me that that's not important. And if they do care, then they ask. Or better yet, put that information in your FAQs, not in the gig description. The gig description is supposed to be all about what I'm going to get as a buyer and how you're going to service me, how you're going to help me get exactly what I want. And I'm not really seeing that. I'm just seeing who you are, that you're a law graduate. These are the different things you can do. Yeah. Make the about this gig be all about what you're going to give to the buyer. I'll leave it at that. Okay. I do like any questions. Just get in touch. Great idea. All right. English, accents, purpose. So if your purpose is video narration, YouTube commercial, your demo should be demonstrating a video narration, YouTube, and commercial. If you're going to say that this is what you offer, then show it in your demos. Likewise with your tones, if you do authoritative, calming, casual, corporate, sexy, then give me those in a demo. Show me an authoritative, a calming, a casual, a corporate, a sexy. Have it be there. Okay, moving on. This is getting a little long, and I apologize. I always think these are going to only take like 10 minutes. They end up being like 30 minutes. Okay. 1 hour response time. Good on you. Great. Okay. So then about the seller, you kind of just resaid what you already put about this gig. See, I know it's a little tricky. Honestly, the way to break it down is this. To simplify it, about this gig is literally about the gig. Just make it about the gig, what the buyer's going to get, and how you're going to help them get exactly what they want, okay? The about the seller is about you. I'm Kevin. I have this equipment. I've been working like this, whatever. I'm a law graduate, so I'm familiar with legal language, whatever. So that's good, but you're kind of just restating what you've already said. Don't say it again if you've already said it. It's not necessary. The basic gig covers scripts of up to 200 words long, but I can record scripts of any length. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of just restating what you already said. And I understand it's hard to fill these out because you're not really sure, but it's okay if your about the seller section is shorter and really fill out the about this gig, because that's what the buyer, that's what me, if I'm pretending to be a buyer, that's what I care about the most. Okay, my order details, you do 1 day delivery. Excellent. That's very important. Number of words. I don't really get into the details of pricing. However, I just want to see that you're offering options, and you are offering options. Great. Be prepared for the question of, if you give commercial rights for free, what are broadcast rights and why should I buy them from you? Just saying. Okay. FAQs. You have 4 FAQs. Great. Fiverr allows you to have 10. You should have all 10. Fiverr lets you have 5 tags. You have 5 tags. There's a way to stack tags. Go through previous videos that I've done on tags. You can stack them. For example, if you took your first tag, YouTube, and narration, that's 2 tags. You could have 1 tag that's YouTube narration, and you'll get the same effect from it. And now you've essentially taken 2, smashed it into 1. That frees up another tag. You're just kind of playing the game of combining your tags to get as much exposure as you can. And none of your tags should be repeat words of your title or gig description. And YouTube, all these words are already, I don't know about audiobook, all those words are already in your about this gig. So you're using the tags as extra space to get extra keywords in that aren't in your title, that aren't in your description. So, okay. So what are we doing here? the big takeaway, I really like that this is your picture right here, Kevin. I strongly suggest, well, I'm jumping ahead of myself. So what's the big takeaway? The big takeaway for you, Kevin, is that what I would do is I would make your profile picture be a picture of you. It could be this picture right here. I would make your thumbnail, which is this, not be a cartoon and actually have this kind of stuff. This is almost a better thumbnail than this. I would use this. This needs a little bit more color. It's a little bit like dull and it's not going to grab a buyer's attention as much. But man, you're a handsome gentleman. I could see your eyes. You're looking at me. You have like a kind of a smile on your face. It's very welcoming. I would absolutely 100% hire you. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for in your thumbnail. But sadly, this is what a buyer is going to see when they're scrolling through. And to me, this almost looks like kind of like a kid. I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't think it works for you. I wouldn't use it. So, and then I would drop your price. If anything, and it's to be honest, it's not even a secret. The one thing that's really going to take a Fiverr new seller to the next level and start earning a little bit of money, but getting a lot of orders is drop your prices. Do $5 for 250 words, 300 words. Once you do that, it's going to start popping for you because buyers are willing to spend $5, $10 to get a sample to see if it works for them. But they're going to get deterred at $10. I know it's only a $5 difference, but I'm telling you, been doing this long enough that the number one thing that's going to take a new seller to start getting orders and move up to level 1, level 2 is you have to start from the bottom. And there's a lot of people that'll disagree with me. That's fine. My opinion, start from the bottom and it'll work for you. So there you go, Kevin. I hope that helps you out, man. And again, I really like this. There's lots of parts to this, and I know it's hard when you're just starting out. This really applies to everyone, but I know it's hard when you're just starting out because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what to do, but that's okay. It's a long road, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, whether you get help from me or you get help from someone else, it's a shortcut to get help. And if you don't want to get help, that's okay. Just be prepared for a lot of trial and error. This business is a lot of fun and it can be extremely rewarding. You just have to be willing to put in the time and willing to put in the effort. And if you want to take a shortcut, not that there's really shortcuts, but the fastest way to learn something is to have someone help you, to have someone teach you. And that is a service that I offer. These Fiverr reviews, these gig reviews that I do, I'm just giving you suggestions on what you can do. And for a lot of people, it helps tremendously. But the thing that helps the most is I offer a 1-hour consultation where we work one-on-one. We get on a Zoom call, we fine pick stuff, we go through stuff, we have some laughs, we joke around. I give examples, I give some more secret sauce stuff that I don't go through in these YouTube videos. And it makes a big difference. We kind of build this rapport where we get to work together to help you grow your business. And I do offer that. I offer that, but you click in the link in the description below. Email me. Let's chat. Let's figure this out. Kevin, I wish you the best of luck. All of you, I wish you the best of luck. If you're just starting out as a voiceover talent, it's a lot of fun. It sure is a lot of fun. And I started from the beginning too. And I know the feeling. If you could take a second to like, subscribe, notifications, all that nonsense. Whatever. It helps the algorithm. I'm not making any money off this. I don't even care. I'm not even trying to make money off it. But what I do like is it's exposing this content to other YouTube or other voiceover talents that are starting out. And we all need a little help when we're starting out. And whether you hire me to work with you or you just consume these videos for free silently, it's fine. It's good. Whatever you want to do, I'm just here to help you. I'm here to help you and help your business grow. I hope you get a little bit out of this. I love doing these. They are a lot of fun, and I like seeing talents grow. So I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time. See ya!